Well, hello there, fabulous, and welcome back to the channel. Alyssa Simone is, where I share with you all the helpful things that I is. Mainly, I am a budget-friendly spender, but today we're going to do something a little different. Let's have a little chick chat. I want to talk about some things. I want to get some things off of my chest, okay? And also, I do want to try the Coca-Cola challenge. Have you guys heard about this? Where you take a balsamic vinegar and you take some kind of carbonated water, any kind of flavor, with a cup of ice, and it's supposed to taste like Coca-Cola. I don't know how true this is going to be, y'all, but we're going to try it a little later, okay? So anyway, I just kind of wanted to go back down memory lane. Do you guys remember Man Crush Monday? Does anybody still do that on social media? Well, I wanted to give a Man Crush Monday, and I wanted to give a shout out to a guy named, on Instagram, it's Medix, but his whole name, mouthful. I had to write it down on a receipt, no judgments. Medix Lay Mignontolog. Letix Mignontolog. Him, but if you follow him on Instagram, it's just Medix, Meddexx. And so I wanted to give a shout out to him because I kind of want to bring up the topic that I wanted to talk about today. So he's a barber. I believe he might be, I don't know where he's from, but he's a barber on Instagram. I'll go ahead and put his Instagram information up. And I also want to insert a video of some of the stuff that he's done, but he's not like your typical barber. And I know there's some around like that do the same thing as him. But he gives men man weaves. At least this is what I'm calling them. I don't know if anyone else is calling them man weaves, but he's been giving men man weaves. And I just like want to give a shout out to him for that, because I'm like, okay, very creative. Maybe someone created it before him, or I don't know. But this is like who I've been seeing do it on the internet. So I want to give a shout out to him. But I want to know, what did you guys think about man weaves? Now, I'm not talking about like, you know, like the sew-ins, the lace fronts, the 27 pieces like women be wearing. I'm talking about like men who are bald. Essentially, it's like the new way of like doing a toupee or something like that. Let me actually insert a clip so you can check it out. Okay, wasn't that amazing? I'm just like, the witchcraft. Right? Okay, but it's not witchcraft. I want to know what you guys think. Like, would you guys mind if your man did something like this? Would that be like a problem for you? Or is it just like, oh, whatever. I'm going to let you know what I think about it. Okay, this is what I think. I think that, well, one, I want to know, like, I have questions, like, and you know, I'm not a big enough influencer yet to be like, if I slide in his DMs and ask him questions about it, where he'll probably, you know, reach out to me or something like that. But I want to know, like, how long does this last? Like, in the shower, do you wear a shower cap? Can you get your hair wet? Like, how long until you can wash your scalp? You know, that kind of thing. But then also, like, the glue that he puts on the head, right? Like, I know, like, do you guys remember Countess Vaughn? From the Parkers, and I think 227, and she's a singer. She's just amazing all around. She talked about her struggles with wearing wigs and how like the glue, she was like allergic to the glue, and the glue would like just like break her out and cause her to go bald and all kinds of stuff. I'm wondering, like, is this gonna do this? Of course, like, we don't see the aftermath of what's going on, but of course, I would hope not, because I mean, I guess technically you are putting like chemicals on your scalp, which is your skin. Your skin is your largest organ. So yeah, these are like some of the questions that I have. But I mean, clearly it's like skin glue, so I guess it's like kind of safe or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of a question I have. But then too, is it right for us women to be like, no, men shouldn't get that? Because, well, especially to the women who wear like crochets, or you do some clip-ins, or you wear a sew-in or a weave, or individuals like that. I know they call them box braids, but when I was coming up, it was individuals. I don't I don't know where this box behavior came from, but anyway, so yeah, I'm like, do you guys think that's okay? And do you guys think it's okay to tell a man like, hey, like, don't get that, because it's not cool? Leave it down in the comments and let me know what you guys think. Man weaves are not okay, or like, yeah, I can see it. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. So this is what I think. I think it's absolutely fine. Like, I don't like, if my man was going bald. Okay, so let me tell you, my dad, he went bald when I was like a kid. And so he has the little patch around here, how the guy actually cuts the men's hair anyway. So he just has like a patch around here, and then he would have this bald spot in the middle. So now he's starting to lose this in the middle right here, but he would have a bald spot, and he was so sensitive about it. When men lose their hair, they are so sensitive about it. I think when anyone loses their hair, right? Because, I mean, we all know what happened with Will and Jada. And, she said, like, if people don't say nothing, whatever, but Will probably saw the days that she cried about her hair, or she, that kind of thing. So I think people in general are just sensitive when they start to lose their hair, that kind of thing. So I think it's really sensitive for a man. So I feel like if this gives them an opportunity to still have, some hair growing out of their scalp, as long as it's safe, like, I absolutely have no problem with it. Like, if my man was going bald, I'd be like, yeah, baby, go get your weave. How do I help take it out? I'm laughing, but I'm like absolutely serious. I'm absolutely dead serious. Like, if they're not ready to go bald, like, I think that's okay. Like, as long as it looks natural, right? Because, and that's with a lot of men are like, I don't like the weaves, I don't like the wigs, I don't like that kind of stuff on women. And then when you hear them and you start to talk, because like I've talked to guys and stuff like that, well, like, what is it? He's like, it looks fake. I don't like that it looks natural, that it doesn't look natural. So it's like, if it did look natural, a lot of them don't necessarily have a problem with it. They may have a problem with it when it comes to certain activities. However, other than that, usually they don't have a problem with it as long as it looks natural. And so I feel like I would be the same way about my man. As long as it looks natural, like this Medix guy is doing it, he's making it just look so natural for these guys. And, I love it. As long as it looks natural, I'm fine. Now, the moment it's like, ooh, you got a little hair coming up, it's time to wash that out and go ahead and do something else. Or, guys, I don't know what it is about guys like holding on to that ring around or whatever it is. It's like, baby, just go bald. You going bald anyway. So it's like, just go ahead and go bald and be strong in that. I don't know if people feel like they don't like their head shape or whatever the case may be, but to me, I'm just like some of the guys, I'm just like, you look fine bald. And I get it, it's about you and your comfortability, but just know, your whole snack out here with your bald head. Michael Jordan, just get you some little hoop earrings or something, you'll be all right. I'm just kidding. But anyway, so yeah, which brings me to my next topic. Online dating. I'm gonna probably always tell you guys a story about my online dating experience, but so I moved to a new city, and so I'm like, let me give my hand a try at online dating, right? And I don't know why I agreed to it, but I essentially went on a blind date. Like, I've seen the guy's pictures, but he would not FaceTime me. He would not have a video chat with me before we met. He was like, oh, I just feel like I do better in person. And so I'm like, all right. For me, it was like a safety issue. I didn't really feel safe. And, it's like, I don't know you. Even though we were meeting in a public place, but something in me just said, go ahead and go. And I was like, whatever. So I went. And there were lots of things going on with this date. But so before I went, I sent my friend a picture. And she was just like, I think this man has Beijing in his hair. Do you guys know what Beijing is? If you don't, I'll put up some images of how they look. But basically, when guys get their hair cut, sometimes their hair is like a little sparse, and so they put Beijing, which is like a blackener, inside of their head to make it look more full. It's like if like women were to take their edges and like put mascara or something on it. So there's a product called Beijing. So she was like, I feel like he has that. And I'm like, he does not have that. Look at that hairline, crisp. Baby. When I tell you I got to this black, and it's not like, I'm not ragging on him for this, but I kind of am. When I tell you I got to this date and all, like, I can fit my hand like right here, and that's where he was bald and the Beijing was packed in. I'm like, Beijing is a fill-in. Beijing is not, this man made waves out of Beijing. Where did they do that? What is that about? He made waves. I'm like, this looks so weird. And not only that, so we were in, well, I don't want to talk where we were in. If he ever sees this video, he gonna know I'm talking about him. But we were in a place that was pretty cool, and he was sweating. And so the whole time, I'm just like, please don't trip down. And be like, no mascara, because I'm not gonna know what to do. Like, he talking to me, and I'm just looking like, don't drip, don't drip, don't drip. I'm like, please, I won't be able to take it. So, but if like, there were other things, the reason why I didn't want to get used to him, I mean, get, you know, more familiar with him. But if I had got more familiar with him and we would have been cool, I'd have been like, you just need to shave your head off, or do what this Medix guy did and go ahead and, you know, that's why, okay, ladies, if you're going to make sure if you're going to date online, make sure you see the guy ahead of time, just so you know what you're getting yourself into. And I'm not saying like I'm shallow, like I wouldn't have gone on the date, because there were other things that's just like, this is not going to work between you and I, sir. But I may not have had my hopes so high as I did. So anyway, let me know, like, do you guys have horror stories with your online dating? Are you online dating? What do you even think about it? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to circle back and do another episode to just like respond to what you have to say about this. Because, honey, so much can be said. But yeah, so that was today's episode. Oh, we got to do the challenge, right? Let me get some ice. So let's go ahead and try this. So basically, it was a girl who her personal trainer was like, she loves Coca-Cola, but she can't have it. So what she did instead of having Coca-Cola was she took balsamic vinegar, some ice, and carbonated, like a soda water, the flavored soda water, carbonated water. And she added those together, and it tasted like Coca-Cola. Y'all go ahead and pray my strength. I'm gonna give you the real. I'm gonna give you the real of how this really tastes. But I got AHA. I got that brand. I know everyone gets LaCroix, and I was thinking about getting LaCroix, but I was just like, I had an AHA at my job, and it was like so good. So I said, let me go ahead and try this one. And I got blueberry pomegranate, because I just felt in my heart like that would be more Coca-Cola-y, right? Okay, here we go. Woo. So you just get some ice in there. All right, I should have actually opened this ahead of time. Let's do a little movie magic. Fast forward. Okay, so I got this brand called Alyssa. I got it from Walmart. Actually, the Walmart one was right next to it, and I liked the bottle better, but I was like, let me just try and get something name brand for the video. I thought it was name brand. I don't know, because I don't ever buy this stuff. But anyway, it's just a few splashes of this. Hopefully you guys can see it. I feel like I should have more splashes. Oh gosh. I don't even know. And then oh my gosh, guys. Am I really doing this? Okay, the ones I've seen, it looked a little darker. I, however, do not want mine to be like super balsamic-y. So, oh my gosh, that smell. I just feel like the more balsamic-y, are you ready? I feel like the more balsamic-y it is, the less tasty it might be. But it's like really clear. A lot of people's was a lot darker than this, but I'm a little scared. Should I just go ahead and do it? Put more in? I'm gonna put more in. Oh. Ooh. Done got a little. Oh, it smells ridiculously horrible. Okay, I am gonna say that. My ice has melted already. Okay. Here we go, guys. Like, I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. Like, if it's good, I'm gonna be like, okay, this is good. Oh, I'm scared! Okay, here we go. Wait. One more sip. They're an absolute lie and a half. That's disgusting. I will never do that again. And there you go. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go fix me something to eat to get that taste out of my mouth because that is nasty. But thank you so much for coming to today's Chick Chat. And you guys know, as I always say, no matter what, always keep a smile on your face because, hey, you don't have a complete outfit if you don't have a smile on.